Hey y'all, this is Dana of Tabitha's Treasures, and welcome to Vlogtober Day 22. Can't believe it's already the 22nd. So, it's a little more brighter today. Hopefully it will stay nice, and just kind of wanted to change things up today a little bit and talk about a few other things. I had Karen of Karen's Crochet asked about the puppies, and I have one of them right here next to me. Choppadale, come here, come here, come here, baby, come here, pretty, come here, baby. This is Choppadale. This is my girl. She is a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Can you say hi? She's looking at me like, what in the world, Mom? This is my Choppadale. You're so right, my boss, pretty baby. Mwah. So this is Choppadale. Her name was actually Choppa. The family that I got her from is Hispanic, and they named her Choppa, which means short, like short in stature. But when I got her, I just could not say that name, you know. I just could not call her Choppa. And I was trying to figure out a different name for her, but she had already grown accustomed to being called Choppa. And I wanted to name her Adele. Her name is Choppa Adele Rodriguez. All of my babies have first, middle, and last names. But this one is Choppa Adele for short. But her name is Choppa Adele. But we call her Choppadale. Okay, rambling now. But she and I were together for the first year of her life, just me and her. I had moved away from Joe and had gotten this apartment and was on my own, living on my own. And, you know, we had gone through a period of brief kind of like separation, and it was because he didn't want to marry at that point, and I said, look, you have kids, I've already been a widow once, so, you know, you make a commitment, or I'm too old to start all over again. Don't want to do that. I lost everything the first time around. I didn't want to lose everything the second, if anything should ever, God forbid, happen to him. So I wanted to kind of secure my future, and living with him, not being married, was just not, it wasn't secure to me. So that's when I made the decision to move away, and I got my own apartment. And he came over every single day. Every day. At one point his van had even broken down, and he was riding the bus over here. So yes, ladies, it is possible to move away from a man that you love him and you want to be with him, but if he's not willing to commit to something more secure and stable, then you can move away from him, and things will be okay, I guarantee you. My turtle just almost did a backflip. Yes, I have a turtle. His name is Sam. We've had him for 11 years. Joe had him briefly during that point, and when I got him back, he was huge. Like, I don't know why, everything around Joe seems to get huge. But yes, so anyway, that's a little bit about my history. What else was I was going to talk about something else. Oh yeah, Choppadale's about, see, she's already 4, I believe. I always thought she was a red-bone coonhound, but come to find out, she's part red-bone, plus she's got Rhodesian Ridgeback. I noticed that when she gets very excited or hypersensitive to sounds or noises, the line on her spine, the hair stands straight up, and it's like a black line down her back. And that is one of the signs of Rhodesian Ridgebacks, is that hair that stands up on the back of their neck. But she is a good girl. She is not aggressive, but she has the potential for it. you seriously, like, don't want to buck up to her. I didn't realize it, but one day a maintenance guy had come in and he had a paper that I had to sign, and he stepped toward me and she was sitting next to me, and she did this low growl at him, and I said, slowly back away from me and just step out the door and I will sign the paper outside. But I had never seen her do that before, but she was not going to have that guy stepping toward her mama. So that was pretty neat. I know that if anything, she would protect me. Okay, so enough of that. What have I done? I have finished the scarf. I only used one cake. It is for a little girl. She's only 8, I believe. And I didn't want to make it so long that it would be dragging on the floor. But I'm going to ask her mama if she wants fringe on the ends, or, you know, just a little bit of fringe on the ends, or if she wants me to leave them plain like this. But the scarf is done. The color changes don't look so bad when you're looking at it from a distance, I guess, but I wasn't real happy with it. I think I might make a little beanie to match because I've got another cake of this. Got another cake of this yarn already caked up, and so I may just go ahead and make her another a beanie to match. And so that is complete. Still working on this peephole chevron scarf. It is really a thinner scarf, but it has already grown super long. Like, I think it's probably going to be able to wrap around her neck a few times, but since it's so thin, it won't be so bulky. But you really cannot manipulate the color changes on this one. The other one you probably could have, but I just wasn't going to mess with that because it was just every row would have been snipped somewhere. But since these just kind of bleed into one another, and even on the white parts you have a little bit of blue or the minty color shining through, so there's really no sense in trying to manipulate color changing here. But I like it. I guess it's okay. She's a little girl. She'll have 2 scarves, and I'm gonna try and maybe make her little beanies to match. But see, you just really cannot manipulate color changes there. Right there. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, Terry's chevron scarf looks so cute, and it was so uniform the way the colors just changed automatically that I thought, oh, I could do the same thing. I always get yarn that doesn't want to cooperate with me. But anyway, that is on the hook right now, of course. So I don't have much left of the cake, and I have one other cake left. I'm thinking I might just go ahead and stop this because it's going to be extremely long if I keep going. So I may just go ahead and stop this now and do a matching beanie, and then just save this cake for something else. But by the way, if y'all don't know what this is a ball sack. I got it from Jane Wynn of Scraptastic Yarns podcast. I absolutely recommend these sacks. These ball sacks are fantastic. I use it all the time. Like, since I've gotten it, I have not stashed it away anywhere. It's been with yarn in it. I have 2, and both of them they always have something in it. They just sit perfect. They keep your balls nice and clean. They're not on the floor. They're not rolling around. You know, you can cake up your yarn and stick them perfectly in there. Like, this one held 2 cakes of yarn perfectly. I mean, if y'all haven't checked that out, you know, that's really a very good investment in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. I mean, I guess I just gave y'all a little review of Jane's little ball sacks here, but seriously, she has an Etsy shop. If I knew how to do the links below, I would definitely put a link, because these are well worth the money, and they're not very expensive, and the work is just impeccable. Like, I think she must have starched them because they sit firm. They're not flopping all over the place. They're perfect. I mean, they feel like little bowls, and yeah, and they're pretty to look at. So there you go, my little review of Jane's little ball sacks. And another thing that I had completely forgotten about, and I need to finish, is putting these together. The little fall graph-along. Terry had released the joining of these panels the week that I was at Sylvia's, so I didn't get a chance to work on it, and when I got home I completely forgot. So I need to finish these, get them joined together at least. So there's the owl and the pumpkin. Yeah, I need to get them finished before fall is over and winter has begun, because this was supposed to be a gift for Sylvia. Somebody in her group showed this panel, but they had put little leaves in the design, and I thought that was really cute. Very cute. I wouldn't know how to do that. So I need to finish that up. Probably gonna see about getting that done tonight. And what else? As you know, well, I think most of you probably know, the circular vests are done. I finished those day before yesterday. I did 3 for the little girls at church, and they are finished. I have not been able to deliver them yet, but I will probably deliver them, hopefully, fingers crossed, next Sunday. I was actually supposed to be making one of those for my aunt. She sent me the yarn and asked me for one of those mandala circular vests. I think she's wanting long sleeves, and she wanted something with a hood. But when I was going back through my patterns that I had saved on Facebook, I could not find a mandala circular vest with a hoodie type deal on it. They all have the big ruffly collars, but nothing with a hood. So I don't know which one she's talking about, but I'm just gonna choose the best one and get to work on it. I pulled up some yarn out that I thought would work. I had gotten a mandala cake in some of the colors that she chose. She wanted, she had sent me a skein of gray, brown, I think there was a blue, but there was a scarfy yarn that was black and red. I can't find any black and red in a 3-weight. So this one has blues, grays. I balled it up because it was falling apart, and I didn't want to have a mess of yarn barf everywhere. But this one is blues and grays. And then I went through my stash and found some more skeins of a lightweight. This is actually dark tan. It's not black, it's dark tan. It's like a chocolatey brown. So I have 3 skeins of that. And then I put this one with it because it has the chocolate brown and also the blues from this gray blue mandala. So I thought those would be alright to put together. Probably do this mandala, the cake, inside the circle, and then do the browns and this variegated one around the outside, like the sleeves. I'm going to try and put sleeves on it somehow. I was looking at Nadia's video about her circular vest that she made, but I'm not really liking the way that the circle, the mandala part, hangs like really badly. I mean, it's like almost on your hiney. And I don't think my aunt wants it down that far. I think she wants it on her back. You know, the circle part is not supposed to accentuate your hiney. It's supposed to be on your back. Anyway, whole nother tangent. But I thought about doing hers because it has the long sleeves, but I was thinking, well, maybe I could just take the sleeves from her pattern and add them on to whatever I decide to do. I was also looking at this pattern here from, goodness, I don't even know. I don't think it has a name on it. It's a Dreamcatcher top. But I think the directions are given into, they're in Australian terminology, which is UK terminology, and I have to go through and basically rewrite the whole pattern because I do not understand UK terminology. So there you go. I was also playing around with making some of my own graphs. I found a couple of pictures out of my adult coloring books that I thought were really cute, and I'm going to try to put those onto a graph for a C2C throw for my friend Terry. She loves Chihuahuas, and I thought that was really, really cute. Also, there's some roses that I had pulled out that I'm going to try to put onto a graph. Maybe not all of them. I'll probably choose just one and, who knows, make like panels or something and join them. I've also got circular shrugs that I was kind of debating about. They're all free patterns. That's what that circular shrug looks like. And I was kind of thinking about that one for my aunt's thing that she wants, but it doesn't have the mandala pattern in it. It's just a circle basically, and I don't think that's what she wants. There's also a pinwheel sweater from the Laughing Willow, but you know, none of these have arms in them, and I think that's basically what she wanted, was something that she could wear in the wintertime with arms. So I don't know. I'll just have to play with it, and I'll come up with something, I'm sure. You know, that one's gonna take me a bit of time, and so I need to start on that now. Like right now. I can't wait anymore. Her birthday is November 7th. Same day as Billy Graham's. But yeah, I wanted to get that to her by her birthday, and if I don't start now, I won't have it finished. It's just taking me so long to decide which pattern to use, and that's about it. Like, I have printed out patterns for it, but then I get to looking at them and there's something always wrong with them. Like, I either don't understand the terminology, or it's just a very difficult to read pattern, or, you know, it's missing something, some element that she wants. And sometimes it's really hard crocheting for other people. I mean, they have specific requests, and, you know, if I don't know how to come up with my own patterns, so, I mean, I'm not that creative. You know, to just sit down and work something up is just not my thing. I have to follow a pattern, and even then it's kind of tricky if I don't understand the lingo or the terminology. Sorry about that. They're mowing the grass outside. I'm not sure if y'all can hear that or not. But today has been a really good day. I slept in a little bit, got up, had a shower, got my coffee, which I'm still drinking my coffee in my big Bubba mug. Yes, I'm in Texas. We got a big Bubba mug. Can't live without your big Bubbas around here. So yes, that's what I'm up to today, and waiting for Joe to get home. He has gone to help with the delivery at the food pantry. He does that every Mondays and Tuesdays. They do delivery on Mondays, and then Tuesdays they open to the zip code around them. You know, there's stipulations to the food pantries here. Like, you have to be in the zip code of the church or be a member. So, you know, we get maybe 100 people through there a week, which is not bad because we have a very small food pantry. And then we have a little clothing store that, you know, you can buy a whole outfit for $25, which just goes back into the ministry, you know, of the food pantry. So it's really nice. Sometimes I donate some of my stuff during the winter because they have a table where you can donate items that they give away for free, and people come through and they're allowed 3 items off the table. So I mean, if you make a hat and a scarf, they could get a hat and a scarf plus one other item. So yeah. And I've made hats and scarves the last 3 years, and I think all of them have gone. All of them have found homes. So I've made between 20 and 25 usually a year and donate to the church. That's not a lot, but there's not just a whole lot of people, and there's just not really a whole lot of need for really extremely warm clothing here. I mean, our winters are very mild compared to, you know, the northern climates here in the United States. So anyway, that's it. I think I'm done rambling and talking your ear off. I think I've gotten 22 minutes on here already. So I'm going to sit here, drink my coffee, talk to my dog, and work on my chevron scarf and try to get that finished, and yeah, see what I'm going to do for my aunt. That has got to be the next thing that goes on my hook. Has to be. It has to be. Even though I have all these other things that I'm looking at that I want to do, I have got to get my aunt's gift finished. Like, I just have to. I did it for my mom. I can do it for my aunt. Even though my mom was really easy. Like, I knew immediately what she wanted because I had already done it before. And so that was knock it out, you know, get it out of the way. So I did that. But anyway, I'm just rambling. I hope you all are having a great beginning of your week, and may your cup always be full and yarn always on your hook. I love Mimi's little saying. Y'all have a blessed week. Talk to you soon. Bye.